Let me tell you why you're here.
What up, nerd? Alright guys, we just made it to Bucharest, Romania. I'm gonna go hang out with Sneeko, the Tates, Fresh and Fit, the whole kind of gang. I told Sneeko to come out here. So here we are in Bucharest, no schedule. Just gonna chill for a few days, see what the fuck happens. Let's see what this town's all about. On our way to go see Cobra Tate, we brought a little blue label. Always make sure that your people are taken care of, you know? Whenever you go to a new city, whenever you meet new people, give them a gift. Never come empty-handed. Americans have bad habits, very bad manners. You don't understand how other cultures work, you're not gonna be able to do international business, and international business is essential if you wanna scale at a big level. So anyways, we're gonna go to Cobra Tate's house, have a phenomenal time, and here we go. China is the worst. Yeah. Horrible. Yeah. World Economic Forum training grounds right there, dude.
Thanks, G. England really upsets me for the same reason patriotic Americans upset by America, because England at its height was the best country in the world. They're the biggest empire on the planet, a tiny little island. The British could fight. The British were not afraid of fucking nobody. And if you go to England now, the cities suck. But if you go to like the countryside, go to old England. England used to be a badass place. Even when I grew up there like 10, 15 years ago, London was one of the best cities in the world. It's just fucked now. 10, 15 years ago, London would be the best city, one of the best cities in the world to live in. There was fucking girls, there was unlimited clubs, it was safe on the street. You had the most luxury of anything you could think of. You want a $10,000 cigar, you had everything. Everything was there, but they just fucking fell apart. You can't police it. If you let in a certain mindset, wherever they're from, you let in enough of it. It's just savagery. You can't fight savagery with law.
That's why Japan and Tokyo work so well. It's the culture's so homogenous.
Yeah, fuck you.
Everything's
not coming here. Fuck you.
Dude, yeah. You go inside to like some of these saunas with tattoos. You can't get in, bro. Yeah. They won't let you in. If you're a white guy, they won't let you into these saunas. Yeah. They keep their culture like super tight.
I respect it.
Yeah, but loads of countries do. When I was
intelligent. It makes sense. Yeah, because even if you look at all these countries, they end up going into clusters. You have little China, little Italy. They all end up coming back together in groups.
Canada's like the perfect thing like that. Like no one integrates. Like it's like everyone just like sticks to their
New York City, bro. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, it's neighborhoods. They do it with neighborhoods, bro.
Yeah.
In America.
Loads of countries are like that though. When I was in Moscow, every hot bitch I was talking to was like there was like these three private member clubs, and you talk to these girls like, I want to go here, I want to go here, and I have friends. I have a lot of connections in Russia. I'm like, okay, I need to get into this club. And the guy said to me, listen, you're not Russian, you can't get in. So bro, I got money. He goes, you think Russians don't have money? Damn. You are not Russian. Yeah. You are not going there. That's it. You're American. You're the fucking enemy. You are not going in that club. There ain't no way you'll be able to get into that place. That's just the end of the game.
You probably don't want to.
And you probably don't want to. Fucking weird. So you could make the most bullshit basic business. If you had G's who were about it, waiters who knew how to upsell cake, fucking like if you had everyone who was on point, there ain't business alive that would fail. The hard part is getting a business and then getting people who aren't dickheads and then managing them, and no egos get in the way, and no one trying to famoose or steal, and everyone getting. That's the hard part. That's the real skill.
Leadership is hard, bro. Leadership is hard.
It's fucking hard.
Yeah.
But if you have a good team, like I already know, if you could give me 10 men now, and I already know who they are, and we would all sit there and agree our roles and shake hands and work at it, there ain't a business alive you could give me that we wouldn't fucking make money. We make money. We ain't gonna fucking go broke.
Well, there's 10 guys in this room.
Here we go.
Hey.
I love
Right, so I got to talk business with Justin. So me, Justin, Luke. Is Thomas coming or is he staying there?
I think Thomas is staying there.
Staying here? Me, you, and Justin will go, and whoever else in this van, and everyone else.
Is that what you get asked all the time on your shirt?
Was it?
Is that what you get asked on your?
Oh yeah, pretty much. Anytime I state a fact, bitches are like, "Who
I
hurt
don't
you?"
even have to ask, bro.
Yeah.
I'm on the same wavelength.
Yeah, man. Men and women are different. Who hurt you?
Alright guys, so last night we went to Tate's house. Phenomenal experience. Super hospitable, humble guy. Great house, great staff, super welcoming team. Luke, the cousin, was phenomenal. Tristan was sick, so we haven't met him yet, but we'll meet him tomorrow, hopefully. And it was a great experience. Nate, what'd you think?
Honestly, I was very impressed. The guy tends to have a persona online that's very polarizing, whether you love him or you hate him. But I realized that he's actually more in the middle ground. Like he's actually kind of neutral. He was very down to earth. He was a great host. Like he was asking us, hey, are you guys enjoying the night? So yeah, I honestly had a great experience.
Good. Just work.
I know, bro. I heard you guys are going crazy with the grind.
But for you.
How's it going, Justin?
Okay. Y'all doing?
Yeah, just so listen, it's me, Andrew, and Tristan. Tristan's a bad influence. We had to take about 5 shots of Johnny Walker Black. Fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. You guys up? I'm gonna go watch from the cigar room.
Fuck that. Just drag it.
CG. Good luck on the stream, boys.
Yep, some of yoga clothes. Let me use the restroom. Hey. Tristan, Nate, Luke's brother.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, hi, hello.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Yeah,
Pleasure, bro. Pleasure. I heard you were unhealthy. How are you feeling now, bro?
a little bit better.
A little bit better. If people want access to high net worth individuals, people of value, just like Wifey did, right? He had an interesting approach. What is your suggestion? All the come ups, you know, the people that don't really have the sauce. What's the sauce, G?
Try to make them notice you and realize your usefulness. Don't try to tell them that you're useful, because every high value person, including, in fact, I'll show you right now.
You're gonna show me your DMs, right?
I'll show you my DMs right this second.
Damn, bro.
Okay, so ignore all the women in this DM. So I go to requests. I got this folder called hidden requests. Okay, this is now, 1 minute ago, 2 minutes ago, 2 minutes ago, 2 minutes ago. So these 10 messages you could see were sent in the last 3 minutes, yeah? Another 10, that's going back 5 minutes. So that's, these, wait, let me refresh it. So that's-
Bro, this is messages every minute.
20 messages in 5 minutes, 30 in 8 minutes. So every 10 minutes, let's say 45, 50 different messages every 10 minutes. There's no way someone like me is ever gonna read shit like that. You have to come across as valuable in a way that I'll notice you. Trying to tell me that you're a person of value is never gonna work.
You know what I've realized?
That's how I met you, that's how I met him.
Bro, you know what I've realized, and what people haven't understood is that just like you analyze the markets before you get into them, people can analyze individuals and see how they can provide value. Just how you figure out how do I provide value in the marketplace by analyzing and studying it, you can study individuals and get to know what makes them tick.
That's exactly it.
Cheers on the Johnny Walker, brother.
Cheers, bro.
What would you tell people, you know, that get crazy opportunities, that, you know, so many times in life, I'm gonna continue talking while this guy goes absolutely fucking bananas right in front of me. You know what you remind me of, bro? A fucking pirate. Just a guy that travels the Caribbean and goes fucking nuts.
Magnets on it.
Bro, if only you could see underneath this table.
Bro, this is the final boss. If you break into my house, so I've got 3 armed security, they can call 5 more at a touch of a button. You've met them on the way in. I've got the big steel door. If you get past my security, you neutralize all of them. You somehow get past the big steel door with welders. The reinforcement team don't turn up. You then have to break through this door, which is fingerprint access, which you probably saw. Then it's me, Andrew, and Luke all armed with machetes in this room. So this is the final boss of the trying to fuck with me
Good
game.
luck.
Oh, brother, trying to escape the booze.
No, he doesn't drink.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he doesn't
Pass
drink.
me a glass over then. It's me
Yeah,
and you.
absolutely, brother.
What about your cameraman?
It's you and me, bro.
You ever had Blue Label whiskey? That's like, what's this? 600? What's this close to 600-700 bucks?
300.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Alcohol taxes must be what at an airport?
Always buy top alcohol at duty free because you avoid taxes.
Fair enough, but
Yes.
take a glass.
Cheers, brother. It's not every day where you get some whiskey with the man himself, so cheers.
Bro, it's the finest whiskey in the world.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're checking out of the Airbnb right now. We're at City Center, or is it this? I think it's the City Center. Tristan Tate, the Talisman Tate, got us lit on Blue Label Johnny Walker last night. $250 cigars, $500 cigars, right? What an experience. So we're gonna go hang out with them today again. Dude, the guy did a 5-day fast. First thing how he breaks his fast, cigars and whiskey, and still outruns us. What a G, bro. An absolute G. So now, checking out, gonna go hang out with them, and then we're on our way to the UK. We're here at the compound. I think Tristan said he has 10 cars here. Don't know a whole lot about cars. We got the McLaren. We got 2 nice Porsche. Got the Beamer, got the Rolls. Got the Rari, got the famous Tate sign right there. Dude, I'm telling you, bro, this is a compound, bro. Like, this is some compound shit. It's not a joke. Everybody talks about brokies, 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 but I don't think people fundamentally understand what you guys mean by brokies. Can you still have no money and not be a brokie because of your mindset?
Yes, you can. A brokie is someone who's completely reliant and leaning on, I mean, there'll be dudes making $150,000, $200,000 a year that are super reliant on their job. They can't speak freely. If they say the wrong thing, they'll fucking lose their place at the office. You know, people are gonna get them out of their position, etc. Yeah, that's a brokie. That's a brokie, even though they have some money.
So broke is a condition of the mind and not the pocket.
Yeah, poor is a condition of the pocket. Brokies are there are millionaires who will be like, oh, I can't buy a Ferrari. That's a depreciating asset. Brokie, you are a brokie. Like, seriously, get over it. But yeah, it's a mindset. You can be homeless, and if you live your life the right way, you're not a brokie.
I think people get offended because I think that people think you guys are calling them poor, but that's partially the scenario. Yeah.
Nothing to do with poor.
If you're broke of the mind, you're guaranteed to be broke of the pocket. Your favorite car, bro?
The red one, the Aston Martin.
Tristan thinks well, guys. Critical thinking, I fucking love it. Very rare. Nice spot, nice spot. Oh, Romania's a hidden gem. People are like, what is this guy doing randomly in Romania? Bro, look at this place.
So I've just told the head of security at the club we're going to after this to meet me here at 12 and drive me with my Rolls Royce over to the club. Don't drink and drive, kids.
You said you were going hard tonight, so I'm holding you to it, G.
Oh, you're going with me.
I am?
I ain't going at it alone.
Damn.
You too. What a vlog. The suit, just to show you, you know? All suits are the same. What do you think of these shoes? Huh? Oh, they're sipping their cocktail.
Wait a second.
Justin.
Wait a second.
Damn it.
I'm gonna teach you what G stands for.
I was born to be free.
Here, let me put a little second on there.
Thanks, G. Thanks, G.
Yo, all of you, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Go, 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 go.
All of you, let's go.
Into the chopper, into the chopper.
What is that? It's a Romanian drink.
That's the Romanian drink I heard is deadly, dude.
So? Okay. Nah, you know what? You. Hey, Justin. No one leaves this room. No one leaves this room.
Yep.
Wait here.
You ain't getting out of this. It's time to drink, motherfucker. Yeehaw, cowboy. About to settle up, son. You know why Luke's laughing? Because he knows you're fucked.
No, ain't no him.
Why, neighbor?
Just you. I'm drinking online, nigga. Don't fuck with me. Drink it.
Peer pressure. Yeehaw, cowboy.
This was one of my questions. How do you kind of do stuff based off of like muscle mass and like body changing and stuff like that? Do you take that into account?
Yeah, because I was heavier. I'll show you how out of shape I was actually. I'll show you I was in terrible shape.
In January?
After the surgery, yeah.
You also felt bad, right?
I
That's how
felt
you looked, bro. Yeah, I agree.
Felt terrible, but again, I could not train. It was literally like
the shoulder's the worst thing. Do you know Lazar Angelov, the fitness model? He fucked up his shoulder, but all these big guys, bro, they fuck up their shoulder and then they're screwed, bro.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the rolls of the club. What we gonna do?
What is it?
It is what it is. Just another Hot Wheel.
Yeah, whatever. $550,000.
Take a seat.
Shit.
Ooh.
It's the random black guy. It's the random black guy.
I'm kidding.
If he does, if I don't let him sit on my lap, I'm a racist.
I'm kidding. Please come and sit.
Please.
I'm trolling.
Hey, make sure you record it.
I'm trolling. We're friends, right?
We're friends.
I respect you. You respect me.
I hope so.
I hope so, man.
It's called brotherly love. Your pores are getting clogged up with metal.
Wait, so what's...
I'll send you all the shit, bro. We use everything organic. Everything, dude. I'll give you another example. Just so you understand how fucking crazy this shit is with how America's going. Lobster, shrimp, crab, cornbread.
Cornbread? I love cornbread.
They used to all be, you know what they used to be back in the day? That used to be slave food. That used to be what they would give the slaves to eat. And it's like nutritional value for cornbread, ass, genetically modified food.
Keep you dumb.
Keep you dumb and stupid, bro.
Get good dopamine rush. Keep you happy.
That's what we've been talking. That's what we just talked about with Tristan, bro. If you don't protect the temple, bro, you can't operate. They keep you dumb, weak, and stupid.
Bro, I'm retarded, bro.
You're not retarded, bro.
No, dude, you know how much cornbread I ate, bro?
A lot.
Every day for breakfast, dude.
Oh,
Holy
dang.
shit.
That's not good, bro.
Dude, corn's really good for you.
He asked me yesterday, he's like, corn good for you? I'm like, dude, if you have organic corn a couple once in a while, it's fine.
Yeah, you ever seen what real corn looks like?
Totally different, bro. It's same as
It's
a banana.
a little thing like this. It's like the size of this.
It's like purple too, I think.
Yeah, there's a couple different ones, but GMO food.
Yo, Luke, you know what you'd appreciate? The whole mammoth conglomerate that was built around the empire of bananas. Like how the banana...
Oh, I know. It's one single genome, isn't it? Like if you wiped out one day and
you wipe out one that banana and it wipes out the entire plantation.
Yeah.
It's like the homogenous. They have like they homogenize.
And I think one of them got wiped out before.
Every banana plant is a clone of the of every other because the banana isn't a naturally occurring plant. The plantain is. The banana, although we say it's different, is actually exactly the same. It's just one tree that turned out fucking edible off the vine and that ripened to yellow, and they cloned the plant over and over again. They're all exactly the same gene.
And that's why when like one virus affected it, one like parasite, anything, it killed the entire plantation.
Yeah. It's like every single person being a clone, and then the fucking flu coming. There's no genetic. There's no.
Wait, what?
That's an interesting topic because I have a video from the who's the mayor of New York, basically enticing people to get jabbed with Shake Shack. Did you see all they started doing?
I've seen those free donuts. If you get, I'm like,
bro.
what?
Something about
burgers, fries. If you get jabbed,
free,
hell, and you know you don't drink tap water, right?
No, hell no.
Okay.
Myron does though.
Holy, bro, I used to drink tap water. He's a Fed. That's why he drinks tap water, bro. It's like horrible for you. Heavy metal toxicity, aluminum,
I told him, bro.
fluoride. There's a commercial that came in New York City, bro. The mayor of New York City says tap into good health, and he's like telling everybody drink tap water, bro.
No, but it wasn't just like an iPhone production. It was a full
production, like tap into good health, marketing campaign
lighting,
behind tap water.
Smiling. Yeah, you can be healthy. Drink tap water. Yeah. And all they did is, I'm gonna drink tap water. The mayor says so.
Tate has a point when he says like still waters for peasants. He's not meaning still bottled water. He means your bullshit water that you find from the tap.
Yeah, free water.
Yeah, the free water, the peasant water.
Also, it actually moving water, like in Ayurvedic medicine and like Eastern medicine, the fact that water out the tap moves so much, it's not good. My friend puts it in a glass jar and then he lets it sit for 2 days.
Does he do the whole sun? Like,
and he puts it in the sun for sun exposure to kill the chlorine.
Fire.
Yeah. I'll send it to you, Luke, as well, bro. You need this shit, especially if you guys do like coffees and teas. We have 2 machines that we put our water through. The first one is like a carbon filtration, and then the second one is a reverse osmosis. So it basically purifies, cleans all, bro. Life changer. I used to have so much brain fog. I cleaned up my water and no GMOs, bro. Changed my life.
Okay, so I've been living like a lie, bro.
Yeah, you are living in a lie, bro.
Okay, so hold on. So okay,
Bro, you've been living in
it's a little bit personal, but like I've been literally waking up, bro, eating like at restaurants, Shake Shack, sometimes McDonald's, sometimes just like healthy food like Carrot Express. But like I just eat out, bro. I don't cook. And then it's like you're telling me that my deodorant's bad too, Starbucks is bad too.
It's all bad. All of it. Every single thing that they put out, bro, I'm telling you.
So then what do you eat?
It's all compromised, bro.
Monsoon. Okay, I know about Monsanto, right?
You need to Monsanto.
But then what's the alternative?
So the alternative is, instead of investing all the time and money into eating out, get a private chef and have the private chef, which is what we do, optimize your diet to your physique and to your nutrition and to your body. Just because something works for me or my body digests something well doesn't mean yours does. Yeah. So you need to be able to, bro, this is like optimized at a completely different level. When I sit with the billionaires in Puerto Rico, I ask them, what's your one piece of advice? Health. All of them. All of them. That's the difference between a peasant and a king. Bro, do you think the peasants ate the same food that the kings ate?
No.
Do you think they got the same education the kings did?
No.
There you go.
On purpose.
100%.
Gotta keep people weak, dumb, and alone, bro. Bro, even I was telling him, this is why I appreciate the Tate fam. They do everything together as a squad. When was the last time when you were in school that they put you in problem-solving methodology in a group scenario? They don't. They want to keep you isolated, dumb, alone, afraid, naked, gross, depressed, suicidal, GMOs, fat as fuck, angry. It's absolutely insane. So yeah, dude,
hold on.
I'm telling you, G.
Tell me more, bro.
I'm telling you, G, we gotta fix this shit because it's not, and this is something I'm big on entrepreneurship, bro, is like health and wellness, dude, because it's like Tristan just said, bro, if you ain't alive, you fucked up.
What can I actually eat? Because, bro, my diet is terrible, bro. Like, I eat it every single day.
You know, the thing is though, you ask these questions, I feel like you already know the basic answers. You eat McDonald's every day. You know not to do that. So you're trying to get into the specifics without covering the basics. You know what I mean? It's like when people care about fitness, is like, okay, what's the exact correct technique to lift this and lift that? People who don't train at all, just go running and do some push-ups. Everyone knows like the answers. Step 1, stop eating McDonald's every day.
Yeah.
Like that. Once you do that, worry more about the exact specifics of what you're eating and what you're not.
What I would say something's really good is always being conscientious of what you eat. So at all times in my life, I have some sort of dietary restriction, right? So I limit some sort of thing. So right now, like I limit high fructose corn syrup, like processed sugars. I don't do any of that garbage. I don't do caffeine. So I limit my diet. Why? So every time I eat, I'm conscious. Bro, think about the most basic common things that everybody has. Eating, sleeping, exercising, the most basic element. When was the last time, bro, that you were like, I feel hungry, I'm not gonna eat. I'm gonna diet, I'm gonna fast.
On a plane, I couldn't move.
So let me tell you this one, bro. What if what you're experiencing isn't actual hunger? What if what you're experiencing is addiction?
Holy shit. You're right.
Because you're training your brain, bro. Like your body.
Wait. Hold on. But like
my lifestyle, like I'm always like out and about. I'm never really home to like cook. So like,
you don't have to be home and cooking, bro. It's about being aware. Like maybe when you feel like, I'm gonna go to McDonald's or I'm gonna go to Taco Bell. Maybe it's not that you're hungry. Maybe your body's craving the poison, bro. What if the food is designed specifically to make you an addict?
And that is a perfect example. Coca-Cola. Is Coke, would you say it's sweet or is it salty?
Sweet.
Perfect. Guess how much sodium is in Coca-Cola?
A lot.
Why?
Because it's addictive.
Not only that, why? What does salt do?
It makes you thirsty.
It dehydrates you and makes you drink more. They purposely put a lot of salt, sodium in it for you to get thirsty to drink more, and then they put sugar to cover it up.
I'll give you an example, another one. Gatorade, right? We talk about electrolytes and it boosts you up. Do you know that when they're putting it into the actual plastic bottles, it's boiling hot? And what is boiling plastic, right? Boiling hot water or liquid in plastic do? It dissolves the plastic into microplastic.
Into the
drink.
So you're drinking plastic?
Gatorade, yeah. Microplastics,
And there's petroleum-based ingredients in it as well, a lot of stuff. You know, it's a perfect example of like, okay, you know what?
That's why we don't vape, we don't do any of that shit, bro.
Okay,
I do hookah occasionally, but it's not the best.
let's be devil's advocate here.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are telling all this information, but guess what? You're gonna die anyway. So what?
But here's the thing: is how do you want to live?
Yeah.
It's not how do you want to die; it's how do you want to live. Like, do you want to wake up brain fog, like an accident, fucked up, or do you want to wake up in a scenario where you feel empowered to take over, to conquer? Think of how delusional it is to wake up tired.
Yeah.
What's the whole fucking point of sleep? Is to wake up rested. But motherfuckers are out here eating at 2 a.m.
That's me, bro. Okay, so you told me yesterday, bro. Don't do that, cause like, for example, I'll go do the podcast, then go to a club, network, you know, might be with a chick, whatever.
Yeah.
And you know what, you hungry? Yeah, I'm hungry too. We go eat and back to the crib, do our thing, and then I go to sleep.
Yeah.
But like, he's saying if I eat that late, I can't process the food like I normally would, right?
No.
Well, there's multiple scenarios. One, your body only has X amount of energy, right, that it can expend. So the question is it going to expend the energy on repairing your body or expend the energy on digesting the food? Can't do both. So at nighttime, you gotta let your body actually rest. That's why after 6, 7, 8 p.m., you should not be touching food, bro.
And if you're extremely
That's why this guy can get back into shape, bros, because this guy naturally lives in a state where he's doing intermittent fasting every day of his life.
I'll eat 3,500 calories in a single meal once a day. A lot of the time.
That's better
a lot of the time. That's what I do.
It's the most ideal
in the afternoon, not before. So I always go to sleep a bit hungry. You know, I don't have breakfast in the morning. I don't even realize I do it. It's how I live.
It's your lifestyle, yeah.
So I should avoid breakfast.
Avoid breakfast.
Yeah, fuck
So let me tell you about the breakfast diet. Have you heard of a guy called Edward Bernays?
No.
Holy so shit. Edward Bernays is known as the father of propaganda. The meat industry came to Edward Bernays, who's known as the father of propaganda, pushing propaganda campaigns, and said we need to push more sales of bacon, more sales of meat. Can we figure out how to introduce meats into the breakfast diet? So they built an entire marketing campaign behind breakfast being the most important meal of the day. It skyrocketed. Sausage sales, bacon sales, ham sales. Bro, breakfast wasn't a thing. They made it a thing. You want to know the craziest part?
All the time.
You know who's the nephew of, or the family member, I think of Sigmund Freud or one of these guys, of the guy from propaganda, Edward Bernays? You know who's his family member?
Bill Gates?
The founder of Netflix.
And what is Netflix, bro? It's a
Propaganda
media.
machines, bro. It's all propaganda machines, bro. I'm telling you, bro, the Matrix is so fucking deep. You gotta start like reassessing everything. And there's a really good verse in the Bible that says, when I became a man, I put away childish things.
Yeah.
You have to be able to put away things to become the next guy, bro. You gotta become the next level to get to the next level, bro. You gotta put away the bullshit foods. You're stronger than that, G. If you can't control what you put in your body, then what can you actually control?
So when I'm hungry, what do I do?
You ask yourself, you ask yourself, do I need to eat? No, it's okay being hungry, G. You're not gonna die.
So if I don't eat, won't it burn like my muscle?
Yeah, no. It depends.
If you go into a ketosis state, you start burning fat.
Your body will adapt the more you do it, the more your body will get efficient at what it needs to burn.
Show them your abs, bro.
So context before I show my abs. Okay. I was overweight the last month. I haven't trained at all. I've been off my diet, etc. Bullshit. Long story short, biohacking, dieting,
God damn.
Yeah.
No, pull it proper, bro. I didn't see that shit.
And yo, he was fat, guys. He was literally fat, bro. Yo, Tristan, come on, bro.
We need some fitness Friday on this shit, bro.
No, we do have that,
bro.
Yeah.
Oh, mark my words. I'm gonna be 20 pounds of lean muscle, 1 to 2 pounds a month, and so you can see me in half a year. I'm gonna be a beast. I was overweight. I could barely touch my knees.
Depressed
as fuck. Now I can do splits, bro.
In 6 months you do splits?
Holy shit, dude.
Bro, I had to pull this guy. Context and scenario, I had to pull his revolvers and guns and all this shit from his house because he was suicidal.
Wow.
Shitty food, shitty diet. Like, bro, poison, bro. Poison on poison on poison. Recalibrated, moved to the island. Like, reassess food, chef, diet, nutrition, lifestyle. Boom, 6 months, G.
Change.
Yeah.
Bro, the human
That's what we're saying,
potential is limitless, G. Like, you can literally be whatever you want to be, bro. But you have to instill discipline.
So you said that the billionaires, millionaires, all focus on
Every
health.
single, bro, biohacking is the biggest thing for success. Dude, what's the difference between you and another person? It ain't hard work, bro.
Health.
Bro, it's your ability. It's how your operating system works. What do you want? A cheap bullshit CPU that can't process anything, or you want to be on fucking steroids, bro? 16 gigs of RAM, fucking going hard, Ethernet cord, like attached. No, you gotta be optimized, dude. You gotta be optimized. You would. I can guarantee you, if you were fucking shredded, and you were healthy, you would be a lot richer.
Well, the issue is not being shredded, bro. The issue is just being it's shredded is just a byproduct of your decisions, bro. Like all fat is literally stored energy around your waist, bro.
Instead of expending that energy to like develop your body, you're just leaving it there. It's just accumulating. It's like accumulating trash on the side of the door. Just keeps piling, bro.
Well, another really crazy thing.
Remember, bro, nobody became fat in one day.
We're talking about like fitness and health and stuff like that. And he said don't drink tap water.
You drink tap water, G?
In Miami, it's not that bad.
Dude, Florida has one of the worst waters in all of the United States.
I live. I promise I live.
I'm gonna go.
Tell him.
It's about how you live, G.
Save his leg, bro.
Let me go get a shirt and I'll come back.
I'm gonna gift you a reverse osmosis machine that you can utilize, and then a carbon filtration system. It cleans your entire water supply.
And you can do tap water, but it gets rid of everything.
It gets rid of everything.
What about like bottled water?
Depends on the bottled water. So you have to look at a couple factors. It's not pH.
No.
So here's the thing. People talk about your pH level, your alkalinity needs to be high. No, your alkaline levels are okay, because if your alkaline levels were off balance, you would be dead, right? So this idea of over-alkalinized water is horseshit. What you want to be drinking is spring water. If you're drinking purified water, that's tap water. It's just purified water. It's water that's bottled up.
And sell it to you at a higher price.
Yeah, bro.
What?
Yeah, it's like Dasani. Dasani is a Coca-Cola product. That is purified water. It is literally known that the water bottles sit in hot, humid warehouses for 6 months to a year. So they're consuming all the microplastics. So bottled water, either metal, ideally not metal, but glass. And then if you are gonna tap into like making teas and stuff like that, bro, spring water would change your life. There's Aquapana, Pellegrino, those ones.
What about Icelandic?
I know the brand. I think that's from like a glacier. I think it's glacier water. I'm not super familiar with that, but then like water like Fiji and certain things like that, gotta play the devil's advocate on those. But what I would say, bro, is what I do is I order on Amazon just pallets of water delivered to my house every week.
You're drinking tap water?
School teaches you how to be poor.
Yeah.
School teaches you, bro, but how to be poor. It's an indoctrination camp. It's an indoctrination camp based off of the Prussian school system, which is how to create laborers, not independent thinkers. Everything they teach you, analyze it. All of it, dude. Every single last bit of it. And I went through a hellish road to figure all this out. It took me like 2 years, bro. My family disowned me. It was like a really crazy scenario, bro. But you have to go through the path of truth, bro. And like this health perspective, it's the next level of the matrix that you have to unlock. If you want to get to the next level.
Because dude, I have mindset, I have like money, I have like status, whatever. But like one thing I told you I need to work on is fitness, because for me personally, like my health is my last kind of like thing I worry about. But now it's like, okay, what's the next level? And like, you know, like Thanos has Infinity Stone. Sorry, Infinity Gauntlet. That's my last stone, bro. So.
And you know what, bro? This is what people don't talk about, because people don't understand that people put value on the things that they can replace.
Right now, just the
and they take for granted the things that they cannot replace. You will not get a new body, right? What you have is what you have. Your body is the greatest piece of real estate you'll ever own. How are you going to take care of it? You have 2 Lambos, you have a Rolls. What about the fucking Lamborghini? Walking Lamborghini. I need to see you as a fucking walking Lamborghini, not riding in a Lambo. Be a fucking Lambo. Have you heard of the story of Daniel in the lion's den? And the Bible, that they basically grab a guy, they throw him in the lion's den. You've heard of it.
course.
So the interesting part about Daniel is that the Jews, right, the Israelites, there was a siege, Babylon grabs everybody, makes them slaves. They grab the elite of all of the Israelites, the scholars, the educated, the rich, and they put them in Babylon to retrain them. And what is the first thing that they do? They try to have them eat the king's food. And what does Daniel say? He says, no, I will not corrupt myself with the food of the king. And he ate water and he ate vegetables for 30 days, and after 30 days he looked better than everybody that was eating the king's food. So that's the thing, bro. What you see in the corner street, no offense, KFC. I know KFC is different here and stuff like that. KFC, Taco Bell, all this shit, bro. It is designed deliberately to destroy you. It is tools of the Matrix put in place to destroy you. And that's why I eat a lot of Michelin star restaurants and things of this nature, and why I only buy like organic cannabis and things of this nature. If it wasn't done with love, why would I consume it? If it's done for profit, that's why I don't vape. These fucking Chinese shops, it's all profit. Like even sometimes I got shit on because all I wear is Balenciaga shirts, right? Because when I was poor, I either wear Balenciaga and I used to eat really bad food. My parents didn't have a lot of money and stuff like that. Of course. So it was healthy food and t-shirts. And that's how I looked at it. I looked at the kings of China, the emperors, all these things. What did they wear? The most expensive silk. And they ate the best food. If I want to be a king, I have to dress like a king. I have to eat like a king. I have to study like a king.
That's why I like my suits. That's why I like my tailors.
That's what we're doing on the 3rd, G.
Yeah, I'm taking you to the
I know, bro. I'm getting my first John Wick tailored 10K suit, G.
Yeah.
Damn.
Savile Row, man.
That's what I'm telling you, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you don't deck out this Ferrari, and I'm not talking about like flashy shit. I'm talking about like, bro, like when people look at you and like that's it. I want my life to inspire. I don't want to talk. I want my life to just inspire. Like, damn, this guy's doing it.
You sit right there, bro? I don't want to talk, I just want to inspire.
You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.